YouTube, I'm Ben, and I'm going to show you how to upload and create a mesh using Blender. Now first of all, you will need Blender, of course, and you will need Anim8or. Now if you're using Animator and you don't want to use Blender, that's perfectly fine because you don't have to have it. You can do the same thing, just without doing the Blender part. Now first of all, I have inserted a tube mesh, or a meter, actually it's called meter, from add, meter, and tube. Now you can mess around with all this stuff. I'm just here to show you how to actually add things and then publish them. Now first of all, to actually get them on Roblox, you have to go to File, Export, Wavefront, OBJ. Then you have to name it a random name or just a name. I'm going to call it tube. Let's call it tube. Tube. Oh, goodness. Tube. Then you have to go over here to export OBJ. Wavefront OBJ. Then you have to click Objects. Make sure you click Objects. Then you press Export. Then you don't need Blender anymore. You just close it. I'm going to close it anyway. Then you need to go to Animator. Now before you go to Animator, you have to have a script, which I'm going to show you just in a second. Okay, so YouTube, now what you have to do is, now that you've opened Animator, you have to go to Object, Import, and wherever you saved your wavefront file, you have to go select it. So I was tube. Even though it's absolutely tiny on here, it's not actually that small, just if you wanted to know. Okay, so now what you have to do is go to, wait, actually, before you do any of that, you have to go to configure. Now, my script, or the script that you need to put in, is mesh in export, this script here. Now, I will try to put this in my description, because it is actually pretty long, so I will try to put it in my description. If not, I'll probably have a link to somewhere where it is. Okay, you have to copy the script and put it into a notepad file, then save it to some to a name that you remember, so you don't accidentally delete it. Now what you have to do is wherever the folder that you saved it in, because you have to press this dot over there, and you have to, wherever you saved it, because I saved it in memo stick G. Wherever you saved it, and then click the folder, then you make sure that preload scripts is ticked. Press OK. Then exit Animator. Don't save anything. Enter it again. Just wait for it to load. And it should be this, saying 62 lines, 0 errors. Minimize that, get it out of the way. Then go to import. Then do the same thing I told you just a minute ago. Wavefront, tube. I say again, it's not actually going to be that small. Now what you have to go is to Object, Export, Roblox Mesh plugin. Save it as whatever you want. And save it as tube again. Save. Yes. Because I've already saved it. Then exit this. No, you don't want to save anything unless you really want to. Open Roblox. Okay, then you want to start a new file. Then you can insert a brick. I'm just going to the way that I usually do it, to insert meshes. Insert object, part. Okay. Then a part should appear. Then insert object, special mesh. Okay, then highlight the mesh, change it to file mesh. Should be there. Then I would suggest, oh, can I just close this quickly? I would suggest you go to My Documents. Wherever you saved it, then find out where, because I'm using Windows XP, find out where you saved it. Then I would suggest you copy it. It's a lot more easier instead of typing it all out. I'm sorry about the slow. Then highlight mesh. Oh, then you want to paste it. And it was tube, so well, I saved it as tube. So I'm gonna have to write tube dot mesh. Enter. And there we go, I just made a mesh. And that's all I have today, and I'll see you in the next video.